Let us take a moment, if we dare, to consider the phenomenon of two girls, one cup. On the surface, it is a grotesque piece of media, shocking, revolting, and obscene. But if we only examine it on that level, we fail to grasp the broader, deeper implications of its existence and its impact on the collective human psyche. This artifact emerged in the early days of viral internet culture, a time when the boundaries of decency and decorum were being actively and even gleefully dismantled. What is it about this video that has burned it into the collective consciousness? Why, of all things, do people remember it? It is because it represents the ultimate confrontation with the shadow, what Carl Jung described as the darkest parts of ourselves, the aspects of our humanity we wish to hide. It is as if the very worst of our impulses, our desires to shock, to transgress, to desecrate, have been rendered into a single unforgettable spectacle. Now you might think, well, Dr. Peterson, surely there's nothing redeeming about this. But that's not true. The fact that it evokes such a visceral reaction tells us something crucial, that humans, despite their claims to rationality, are deeply tied to their biological and, dare I say, archetypal disgust responses. And perhaps, if one is inclined to view the matter symbolically, what we see here is the ravages of socialism, manifest in a perverse form. Forced scarcity, imposed equality of outcome, where even the most fundamental tools of human necessity, like a cup, must be shared in a grotesque parody of collectivist ideals. It is a reminder that when systems prioritize the group over the individual, the results can be both absurd and horrific. The cup, a mundane object, becomes a symbol of shared consumption, of nourishment twisted into grotesquerie. It forces us to ask, what happens when the sacred act of sustenance is transformed into a defilement? What are the psychological implications of witnessing such a perversion of natural order? It's not just a video, it's a commentary on the extremes of human freedom and depravity. The postmodern rejection of meaning in favor of chaos culminates in such acts. The question is, what do we do with this knowledge? Do we retreat into denial, or do we confront it, integrate it, and seek to create meaning despite its horror? So, is Two Girls, One Cup just a vulgar piece of shock media? No, it is a manifestation of our collective capacity for chaos, and in understanding it, we may, perhaps, better understand the structures of order we so desperately need to maintain.